No, we can't.
This
Alright. Yo.
Alright, man. If y'all remember the first video that we ever posted, I said at the end of each month there would be a little homie checkup video. I know y'all definitely noticed.
I don't remember that.
I know y'all definitely noticed the last 3 months
We have not done that.
I just wanted to get some videos out, some content out, but now we got a little homie checkup. It's gonna be a little recap on how we've been doing, you know, because y'all barely know us. It's gonna be how we've been doing. This gonna be, you know, a little advice, and there's gonna be a little God talk in there as well. But first,
couple Bible verses.
But first, I just want to say thank y'all for, you know, even pressing on this video. I'm not expecting this to be a video that blows up, be a video that gets mad views, mad attention, but hopefully this helps at least one person. Like they did, that's why it's a homie checkup. Hopefully this helps at least one of y'all. There's gonna be some music in the background because I'm not having us just talking. But first off, I just want to say hope y'all having a blessed day. Hope you're having a blessed day. Both of us got a Bible verse prepared for y'all. I'm gonna step into mine real quick. Real quick. We wasting no time.
Oh. Time out. Wait, if I go out of this, will it fuck up?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Boobies.
Nah, it's still going.
Oh, we're lit. Alright,
Cool.
we'll just cut that out.
I bet. So, my verse, right? And I'm a Jake editing is gonna pop up a picture, but the first verse we got is Philippians 2 verse 3. And we're rocking with don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Now I picked this verse because I tend to put myself on this really high pedestal. As a lot of people do, I put myself on this really high pedestal, and I think that I'm supposed to be not better than others, but I'm supposed to be better than I am right now. And I put too much pressure on myself, which I feel like a lot of people could relate to. Putting too much pressure on yourself to accomplish certain things in a certain span of time, and it might be too rushed, and you're not trusting God's timing. You're not letting things fall into place the way He wants things to fall into place. And you're trying to rush God's process, God's plan, God's purpose for you. So just a quick little reminder to y'all, religious or not, whatever it may be, the Bible spits only truth, but religious or not, you should always trust yourself that everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. You shouldn't try to rush nothing. You shouldn't try to jump into things that maybe you're not prepared for. You shouldn't make decisions without the proper consideration. You shouldn't do something because you necessarily just feel it's right. Rather, you should think about it and then only do it until you know it's right. So that's just a little piece of advice, a little piece of game I just want to throw out to y'all. Hopefully it helps somebody. Hopefully somebody's really paying attention and listening and, you know, taking my words and learning from it. But E got a verse 2. I know his verse is just as cold. I want you to hop in it. What verse you rocking with, E?
See, like, here's the crazy part. I don't know how I'm going to follow up with that little speech after, but... Alright, so my verse is Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. It's, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. So I chose this because recently I've been trying to find myself with God, and it's been a little bit of a struggle. I've been going through some shit. You know, it be like that sometimes, but trying to walk with God, have Him kind of help me out in life, help me figure out a path.
Keep talking.
You know.
Talk that talk.
So, and for y'all, like, whatever you're going through, just have faith. Like, just keep it real. Keep true to yourself and be lit. Have fun. Don't take everything so serious. But try to walk with God. Do everything in the way that He thinks you should.
And I just want to add, this video might be longer than I expected. I like talking.
It's good for you.
So, just to add, right, this is coming from two people who have been there, done that. All that partying life, all that lust, all that drinking, all of that. We've been there, done that. Now, in every video, y'all probably see us in, you know, a club. Y'all probably see us at a frat party.
Just partying in general, having a good time.
Having a good time, but you don't need to indulge in these things of the world, such as drinking and smoking, having this lust.
What we've been talking about recently, because, like, behind the scenes, like, we're actually friends outside of YouTube,
Right.
so y'all might not know this,
Right.
but yeah, what we've been talking about is moderation. If you want to have fun, just make sure it doesn't control you and and make you a different person than who you would really be. Just be yourself. Don't rely on drugs, money, sex, alcohol, whatever. Don't rely on that.
So, of course, look. Don't worry about the past. Is the past. The past is gone. Live in the present, but don't forget about your future. Don't get too stagnant with.
Put that on a T-shirt, bro.
Don't get too stagnant with the life that you're living. Of course, at the end of the day, we only have today. But I trust that God will give me a tomorrow, so I'm gonna move accordingly today, so that I can reap the rewards tomorrow, and the days ahead. So it's like, for example, this YouTube. Y'all probably see me post once a month. This video, YouTube is fun. YouTube is
fuck you.
You should find your passions and pursue your passions, but also make the time for cooling down. Just me and E kick it all the time, and we're not recording.
We don't even record.
We're not recording.
We just kick it
every second of the day. And half the things we do in the video, we might do just not record. It's like
half of the sometimes we miss out on recording things that we feel like we should have recorded, but we move on.
But it's like,
and we're lit. But
it's
we
like,
live in the moment.
Right. Cherish these things. Cherish these things in the moment because, because if you focus so much on capturing the memory on here, the memory's not gonna last up there.
You're gonna see it, but you're not gonna feel it the way you would if you're just living it.
There's so many things that we have on camera, like so many, we're just with our friends just kicking it. So many memories we got on the phone, but there's so many that we don't have on the phone, and those will live up here for. Like, I could recall every detail, every little detail, and it's like, you just got to be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Don't feel as though you have to capture everything, or as though everything needs to have some type of memorabilia attached to it. Oh, you went on that vacation? You don't gotta post beach pictures if you don't want to. You don't gotta tell everybody that you're going on the vacation. Just go on the vacation, enjoy your time. I value a private life like crazy. This video's wow. I said 5 minutes right
This
here.
is
I value a
We're
private
having fun
life.
though. This is
I
fun.
value a private life like crazy. I don't talk about too much. How many times I post on my story on social media is when I'm promoting a video or I'm promoting God. I don't even have notifications on for social media. It's caused so much distraction. Let's talk about distractions, man. Remove all distractions from your life. Social media, other people's opinions.
Bro, I deleted social media for a hot minute.
I had Instagram and Snap, all that going for like a month or two. It's so much stress is relieved.
Social media makes you a different person. Like,
100%. It makes you want to fit into these.
It makes you do things too that you normally wouldn't do.
Right.
Because when you have social media, you base everything, like your opinion, on other people. Like,
right.
Don't worry about what other people have to think of you. Be you. Have fun.
And that brings it all the way back to my verse. Don't be selfish and don't try to impress others. Social media gets you caught in this loop where you're constantly trying to get some type of attention. If your photo doesn't get enough likes, you're gonna take it down.
You're gonna delete it, or you're gonna turn off the likes. Like, turn off the you could see how much you could.
People often post for this type of attention, almost as if they want people to acknowledge that they're doing something or it's this special event, and that's great. I understand wanting to document your events, but some people get caught up in this attention, and when they don't get the attention that they want, they fall into this sort of hole of, oh, their self-esteem is lower, and now their confidence is lower, and now they come back to this same drug that we call social media to hopefully give them that high that they seek, which is the attention, which is the likes, which is the comments, which is the followers. They seek this high, when in reality,
at the end of the day, it means nothing.
It means nothing.
It's literally just
at all
numbers in a computer system.
It's literally
It's ones and zeros, bro. It's not real. Escape the Matrix.
Numbers, bro. When Jesus was on Earth, of course he had a lot of people follow him, but how many people did he have not follow him? How many people did he have?
How many people were in his tight circle? His disciples?
How many?
He had 12.
Yeah, he had 12 He had 12 true tight. That was his
And
circle.
one of them wasn't even for real.
And one of them switched up on him.
Mm.
And he still never complained. He never seeked that attention. He just
forgave.
He
and
forgave
he moved on.
and seek the acceptance of the Lord.
Mm.
So what I'm here to tell y'all is,
religious or not, it don't even matter. But
religious or not, don't fall into this rabbit hole of social media. But I am here to advocate that I'm a believer of God, and I can only preach it. I can only preach it to y'all who are either just getting into religion and the Bible and might not know which direction to go, or might not know how to move accordingly. Because people think that when you get into this religion, you're missing out.
this is like a podcast.
I was gonna say this might be a
podcast episode.
This went from a 5-minute video. This might be a podcast. Hold on. anyway, fast. Hold on. Okay. So let me lock it down, because now we can talk.
Low key, I didn't expect this.
Okay.
It's like, bro, like I'd be like, yo, what are we gonna talk about?
So
but
look,
now we're talking.
So look, right. So people be like, oh, like I follow, like, you know, I want to get into religion, but I don't want to miss out on partying. I don't want to miss out on all the fun I could have. What about this, that, and the third? You guys see us doing this, that, and the third, and we're here telling you that from people who truly believe in this religion and are seeking to grow in this religion, we still go out to the parties, we still travel, we still have fun with our friends, we still do this, that, and the third. But you're not missing out. You just get to experience these new levels of adventures. You find the joy in the little things. You find the joy in, oh, there's that one song I really like. And for me recently, it's been a lot of Christian R&B, a lot of worship music, a lot of Christian rap. I've just been diving into all these different pockets because music speaks to me the most. People could preach and their messages come across, and I interpret it and I, understand it the best I can. But music just speaks so much to me. Like, y'all gonna see in the future. There's gonna be a video. We're gonna be making a song at some point. We're gonna be in the studio, cooking something up. But music really speaks to me. I enjoy making music on the side. I don't make it for real, but I write it. I write music.
Y'all gonna see. Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Stay tuned. But listen, music really speaks to me, and this religion, and it what's the word I'm looking for, man? It encompasses so many things. It encompasses so many different aspects. You could read books about this. You could read books and learn. You could hear oral speeches and preaching and learn. You're weird. You could listen to music and learn. Like, for me,
there's a pause.
The two things that speak to me are music and the people around me. I can listen to this really famous preacher, but if I hear something from the people around me, that motivates me even more to keep going. Like, we got two friends that y'all probably gonna see at some point on the channel. It's these two twins that we got. They're our boys. Shout out Shem and Shad. These two twins, right? And they really got into religion, and
they brought me into religion.
Right, same. They brought me into that path, and you just saw their whole demeanor change. You saw the way that they held themselves, that they carried themselves, the way that they acted towards others, the things that they would do, the things that they wouldn't do, the things that they would promote, the things that they wouldn't promote.
With that, there's a big emphasis on who you surround yourself with, and the people you're with, because they could influence you a big time. Like, I know, a huge part of my life, my friends have shaped me to who I am today. Mm-hmm. Like, I could have been down a dark path, but the boys always got you. Like, find people who have you and who want the best for you, and you'll succeed in life.
God places your friends in your life for a reason.
Mm.
Everybody's here for a reason, or they're here for a season. They're either gonna stay with you to the end, or.
But people come and go. That's life, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Some people will come in your life to show you one thing in order to introduce you to another thing. So, for example, there's been a couple people in my life that have shown me certain things and have opened up certain parts of me that I didn't know I could really open up. But now that they're not in my life, I've learned that, I can do these things. Or, for example, a couple people I've been around have so for the most part, right, I feel like as a man in society, you're meant to be like a rock. You're meant to hold it. You're meant to hold it down at all times. You're meant to keep the emotions, solid. You can't
Don't let nothing show.
You can't let nothing show. You can't be vulnerable at any time. But in recent times, I've showed a little more emotion than I have before, and it almost reminds you like. It reminded me like, yo, I'm not a robot. Like, perfection.
Oh, really?
Perfection can't be achieved ever.
No, because here's the thing. If you always aim for perfection, you take away from the good in your life, and you miss out on the good. You miss out on the great.
Without the rain, we would never appreciate the sunshine
or rainbows.
The rain brings rainbow. The sorrow brings beauty. Without the rain, we wouldn't have rainbows. Even in your darkest times, the most beautiful things can come of it. So appreciate the storm.
Stepping over puddles full of pain. It's a big storm.
Don't wish that the storm would go away. Pray to God that He can give you the strength to get through the storm. Because without these hardships, we wouldn't learn anything. If life was all sunshine, then we wouldn't.
You wouldn't appreciate.
We wouldn't appreciate it. We wouldn't know.
You can't appreciate happiness without feeling pain.
That's why God made us these complicated, really
creatures,
intricate beings,
freaks.
He made us this way so that we can praise Him during the good, and during the bad, we can ask Him to lift us back up here so that we can praise Him again. It sounds like, I don't know, it might sound like a cycle to some. Maybe it sounds like this repetitive cycle. But then there comes a time where the good starts here, and then you're down here, and then it comes back up here, but then the good rises. And you might fall again, but then He's going to pick you up, and the ceiling is just going to go higher and higher. Things are literally endless with God. We started this channel a couple months ago. In 3 videos, we're at, if I remember, like 126 subs. Now, is that some?
Let's go!
Is that some crazy number?
No, but
maybe not to some.
It doesn't matter. It's crazy that.
But to me,
the growth.
To me, seeing even just the smallest bit of progression is what keeps me pushing.
Progress takes time.
That's what keeps me going. God can do wondrous things. Your prayers should not be. You should not be content with your prayers. Your prayers should not be small. They should be bold. Don't pray that God, gives you
a chicken sandwich.
A little bit. Don't pray that God gives you a little bit of help financially. That He can slide you an extra couple. No, pray for that raise at work. Pray for that. Pray that you fall into a big lump sum of money. Pray that God brings you the success in your field. If you feel like, hopefully God can, sort out this issue with my friend and we can be, on good terms. No. Pray that God makes y'all even closer than you think you can be. Pray that God grows that relationship with that person. Your prayers are meant to be bold because God can do literally anything. And for you to underestimate God is disrespect to Him. You to feel as though God will only do the bare minimum is crazy. He's working behind the scenes and He's working right in front of you. People always say I was talking on the car ride home to myself. I was talking with God on the car ride home. I had some worship music going. And I was like, yo, people always be like, yo, like God is like so mysterious. Like God works in mysterious ways. And God, when you least expect it, He'll do this. No, He does. But sometimes God works so bold. It's just right in your face. Like the thing that you prayed for might come that same day. Like the thing that you really, the thing that you want just so bad today might come today. But you have to pray with your whole heart and you have to fully believe the words that are coming out of your mouth. For example, today, the Rangers play a hockey game, right? The Rangers was playing. I was like, if the Rangers lost, they got eliminated. I was like, God, I know you're listening right now. Usually I would say, just let us win this game and the next game we'll see what happens. Let us win this game. Next game we'll see. I said, I threw all that out the window. I said, God, you want me to be bold. God, I pray that you can, guide this team and have them win these next 2 and then advance to the next round and then win that round. And then you have to pray bold. You have to believe what you're saying. And so far, so good. The Rangers won today. They killed the Devils, which is ironic. God help me beat the Devils. Ain't that ironic? Ain't
Put that in a sermon, bro.
Ain't that ironic? God help me beat the Devils. Ain't that ironic? But I prayed for that maybe 5 minutes before the game started. And God came and delivered 3 times.
And they slapped the Devils.
And they cooked them. They cooked them. God delivered, double 3 times what I wanted. I wanted just to squeak by with the win. No, he said no. Y'all gonna beat down on the Devils. Y'all gonna beat down on the Devils. So, look, I feel like I'm talking too much, man. I feel like I'm talking too much.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I just want to let y'all know that Jesus loves you. God loves you.
You gotta love yourself.
We love you, and you gotta love yourself. That's one of the most important ones. It don't matter if we love you. We do. I promise we do. But it don't matter if we do or we don't. Y'all need to love yourself. Appreciate yourself and all the good things about you, and even all the flaws that you might have, because that's what makes you you. Don't live with regret. Regret is this idiotic concept that we made a mistake and we wish we could take it back, but that mistake shaped you into the person you are today. And if you're not happy with the person you are today, you can grow. Find your purpose. Because these trials turn into testimonies. So all the hardships that you went through,
Tests into testimonies, bro.
all the days that you was in bed and you were crying and you didn't know who to call out to, all the days that you felt as if you were alone and that nobody would help you, all the days that, or all the wrong things you said, all the wrong decisions you made, all the times where you felt as though you weren't good enough and you couldn't achieve things that you want to achieve. Grow. Starting today. Don't become complacent and don't be a procrastinator. Don't say, "Oh, tomorrow I'll get that done."
Never get comfortable.
Or in a week. Never get comfortable. Comfortability is one of the worst things. Look, of course there should always be time for decompression. But if you get comfortable where you are, you're never going to grow. And that's exactly when the enemy likes to attack. He likes to attack you when you're comfortable because you're not on all 10. You don't think he can touch you. So, especially when you're growing with God, because this happened to me plenty of times. I'll be a month in, on fire, reading my Bible, praying, worshiping, doing this, that, and the third. And I feel as though I'm good. I feel as though the enemy can't touch me. I'm doing great in my faith. Let me just relax and, coast through it. No. That's exactly when he comes in. You got to stay on 10 at all times. You got to keep on seeking growth. You got to keep on seeking progression, because if there's no progression, then what exactly are you doing it for? What exactly are you trying to achieve if you don't seek this progression? Now look, if you're happy with your life, that's great. This is a quote, I want to say it's from Denzel Washington. Something like that. Some actor. Might be Denzel. He was saying something like, imagine you're on your deathbed, right? And around you is every spirit of the person you were supposed to be. And they say something along the lines of, throughout your life you didn't do what you needed to do and, work hard enough and, pursue your dreams to bring us all to life. So now we're all going to go to the grave together. Imagine how much you can do. Even if you feel as though you're super successful, school's going great, work's going great. You got great relations with your family. You got, good friends. You got, the clothes you want, the hair you want. You got the car you want, the house you want. This is great. But imagine how much more you could do. Because there's so many people in this world that are so talented. Like, there's so many people that really, can just do so much. And then they never, look, I'm not saying we're talented. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying we almost didn't even do this YouTube stuff. Like, we made the channel and we were
and we sat there. We made the channel
2 years ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago, haven't posted on nothing, and it was just in our mind. It was a concept. We were like, "Yo, we're about to do this. Yo, we're about to get lit." But we procrastinated and we never got to do it. I almost just choked up my throat and died. But yeah, no, we procrastinated and we never got to doing it. But one day we were just like, "Yo, let's make it work. Let's do it." And now we're here. We're having fun. We're talking. We got a couple views.
Right, a couple. The video is actually, this channel's mad close to hitting 1K views. Hitting 1K views, man. Hey, 4 vids, 1K views. Hey, man.
We're lit.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Same, man.
Hey, man. Same, man. Look, just know, man. Don't get complacent. Y'all keep going. I believe in you. If nobody else on this planet will believe in you, I believe in you. I know E believe in you. EJ, come on, man.
Maybe a little, nah.
EJTV believes in you and everything that you're doing.
But it doesn't matter if we believe in you. Just believe in yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big component of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself. God already believes in you. That's a given.
Mm.
But believe in yourself too.
Even to those who don't know God yet, even to those who have never really prayed before, read the Bible, God still believes in you. He has a purpose for you. You just have to open the door. God's always waiting at the door every day. He's knocking, and he's knocking twice. You just got to let him in.
Maybe even 3 times.
And some people think, why doesn't God just, walk in the door? Like, that's God.
You got to let him in.
He could just walk in the door. God will never invade on anything you do. Of course, he knows what will happen. But he will never invade in anything you do. Of course, God controls everything, but you have to take some accountability. You have to put in some effort. It's not a one-way thing. Of course, God is always right. Of course, God will always be there when you need him. But you have to make the effort to seek him. That's like it's like playing hide and seek, and you're the seeker, and you just sit in the seat and hope that the hiders come out. Of course,
not gonna happen.
Of course, they're not gonna come out
unless they're really bad at hide and seek.
Of course, they're not gonna come out. Their goal is to wait for you to come to them, and then once you go to them, you guys can join together and find everybody else. Right now in your life, you are the seeker. God is not hiding, but God is waiting in his spot until you come find him. And then once you find him, he can come join you in finding others. And then once everybody gets found, the game is over. The enemy can't win after that. The enemy once every hider is found, the game is over. The game's over. God, everyone in God will be connected, and the game is over. The enemy can't do nothing about it.
And they turn to your team.
And oh my gosh, and you're all on the same team. Let's get hot, man.
Ooh, it's getting hot and heavy in here. Ooh, it's coming off. It's coming up.
Oh my gosh, it's getting hot. Look,
flex.
Nah, look. You all end up on the same team. God is working. God is always working.
You're gonna get mad biddies with the tank on.
God is, but I'm not even concerned about that. Because with God, I'm not even concerned about that. Right now, I'm focusing on me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. I'm not concerned about that.
Ooh.
And now, look.
It's just me, myself.
That's okay. That's not to say like, I'm not, hoping to find a girl at some point. Of course, who isn't? I'm trying to get a wife and kids at some point. But
wait, you're not gay?
I've acknowledged that. Let's segue into that. Let's segue into girls, into that life, because we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Am I right? Am I right, my brother? We know a thing or two about a thing or two.
I'm a virgin.
We know a thing,
I'm a virgin, but I know.
But we still know. We still know the game. You feel me? We still know the game. But look, so look, this is strictly for the guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is strictly for, or whoever's interested. But as a man of God, I'm gonna say this for the guys, right? Look, as a man, we all seek this love, right? We all seek this love from a woman, this comfort from a woman. We almost try to rush into it because of how
definitely a podcast.
Because of for sure. And we try to rush into it because of how bad we want it. So we just every end of the month could be a little podcast.
Homie checkup
podcast.
Yo, we're lit. All right, we're lit.
So look, right. So anyway, a lot of men try to seek love and they try to jump into these things and they try to almost
They rush it.
They try to almost convince themselves that this is the love that they need right now.
Mm.
And so in that, what happens? Happened to me plenty of times. You get into a relationship, you're in the honeymoon phase, it's going great, and then just as quick as it was going great, it's not going great. Things are getting kind of stagnant. Your love is not growing. And what happens with love tends to become the center of your life, and you tend to lose control of all these other aspects of your life. Like, I know for me personally, when I get in a relationship, everything is good, I'm consistent. Fast forward a little bit of time, and maybe I'm not working out as much. Maybe I'm not completing my schoolwork on time. Maybe I'm not, as close with God as I want to be. Maybe I'm not communicating with my friends as well as I need to be. Treating my partner the way that I feel they should be treated, and just slacking with that. So many things fall into it, but because we want this love, we almost convince ourselves that everything's going to work itself out. Now, this is not me saying give up on love if you're having your struggles. But what I am saying is you cannot love another
if you don't love yourself.
Not even. You cannot love another if you don't love God first. No, you will never know how to love correctly until you fully accept and understand the love that God has for you. You will never and I learned this the hard way. God sends messages, and they might be subliminal and you don't notice them right away. For example, I've been in, we'll call it 4 relationships, right? You've been in 2. I've been in about 4 in my life, right? In the first relationship, I was a little younger. I wasn't, I wasn't even thinking about God. God wasn't really in my life. So that ran its course. It lasted a long time, and it did its thing. The next 3 is when I started growing with God. However, I wasn't as, well bound in God and my faith as I should have been at, jumping into a relationship. So God showed me that, if you don't fully love me, you can't love another person, and these things won't work out. Now, it took me 3 times to really understand the message, but the message is now understood. Which is why I'm not preaching, get no girls. Like, don't talk to no girls. Don't talk to no girls, and do you. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, remember who comes first. God always comes first. You should always talk to him before you make a decision, and you should always wait until you feel as though you're truly bound with him before you jump into that opportunity or jump into that situation that you might not be prepared for.
My end, I'm gonna say shit if you're not that religious, because but if you don't seek the love from God's love does help, but if you reject it and you're not that religious, you should love yourself and put yourself in a better position to not fail in a relationship. And make sure that every aspect of you is 100% before you get into things. Because if you don't go in 100% and knowing what you want and having yourself straight, no issues, then it's not gonna work out as best as it could. But get yourself sorted and then hop into that. But yeah.
So even just to touch on it, I tend to, circle my life around God and everything, but even for those who maybe don't, if that's not the message for you yet, if you're not into religion right now and you reject it right now, maybe you feel as though you won't understand it, at any point in your life, at any point, if you're going to jump into this relationship, and now this is for anybody, man, woman, this is for anybody. If you're going to jump into this relationship with somebody who you feel as though you are ready to, stay with and bond with and grow with, give it your all, give it your 100%. Don't go into a relationship with the intentions of it just being for fun.
I've done that. It's fucked up. It doesn't work. It brings you more pain than than anything else, honestly. Like, it's brought me to, like, some of the lowest points in my life, honestly, but...
Talk about a kid.
Once you're, like, don't fuck around with that. Like, make sure you know what you want and make your intentions clear. Don't mess with the other person like that. Don't be... It's childish. But you gotta just make sure you're set. And make sure you're good.
And this isn't coming from a place... All these, pieces of information that we're, giving out that hopefully y'all take. This isn't coming from a place of stories we've heard. This is coming from a place of stories we've lived. It's coming from a place of things we've did. Like this, the way that I said, don't regret. Of course, I wish maybe things could have went different and I didn't do certain things. But I'm not going to sit here and dwell on the past and regret the past because it wouldn't shape me into the person I am today. And I wouldn't be able to give you guys these messages and these little pieces of advice that I'm giving you now because I wouldn't have experienced the things I've experienced. Now, I'm not saying I've had the worst life. I've had a great life. I've had everything I've needed and then some. I've been surrounded by great people. My parents support me. My family, my cousins. We're as close as anybody could be. The friends around me are my second family. I don't even call these people my friends no more. It's my brothers now. It's not... And I know that's cliche.
It's not Brennan now.
I know that's cliche. I know that's corny. Like, it's my...
they're my brothers.
It's my brother. But, nah, like, these people are really my fan. And you guys will see them. I promise you'll see them in some video.
They'll see them.
At some point. And you'll just see the natural chemistry that we have. And you'll just see us...
They already met,
kind of flow.
The Nerd boys. The Nerd boys.
Met, but...
They met in the chem.
We love the Newark boys, but the level of chemistry that we got with the boys back, from the
here
from the hometown,
different.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Actually, yeah. Just the chemistry's different. Everything's different. This is 37 minutes.
Good.
We're chatting.
We came into this let's just get try to get 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah,
40 minutes later.
40 minutes later, here we are, and it's like I'm not expecting this to be one of those videos that's pops off. It pops off mad views, but I'm doing this with the hope that I don't know, just one person hears it, one person listens to it, and something, even if it's a sentence, even if it's one thing we said in the whole 40 minutes that we've recorded so far.
Makes a difference.
Just they take it and they apply it to their life.
Learn from it.
And they grow and they
There's knowledge in everything. But you just gotta interpret it the best way you can.
Wisdom does not have an age requirement. You can learn from people young. I've been inspired by people younger than me. I'm drinking water on myself. I've been inspired. Obviously, of course, I've been inspired by people older than me. But I've been inspired by people younger than me, way younger than me. And just watching certain things that they do. Like I've been on Instagram Reels, and I be seeing this 13-year-old kid talking about the Bible. And he's quoting verses, and he's preaching. And it's yo, you just got out of 8th grade, and you're teaching me. You're teaching me things I didn't know. You're showing me things that I didn't know. You're explaining things that I might not have understood. So there's just so much that goes into it. And it's I'm always trying to learn. I'm like a sponge. Even in hold on.
I'm like a sponge.
Hold on. I'm like a sponge. No matter what situation you put me in, no matter what body of water you put me in, I'm gonna absorb whatever's being introduced. Whatever information that is introduced to me, I'm gonna absorb it. Whether I need it or not, whether I bring it up in conversation or not. It's always good to just have the knowledge and understanding of certain things so you can apply it to your life.
And even if it's knowledge that's negative, there's no negative knowledge, but knowledge of the negatives.
Right.
You could use that to help yourself.
Staying
away from stuff. Staying away from certain people. Learning through other people, learning through everything around you. It's just you conceptualize what's good, what's bad, what's good, what's better for you, and what works best for you.
Because there's been so many situations I put in myself where I've seen other people's struggles, and you sort of see what paths they might go down. And I'm the type of person, I help everybody and anybody. I'm not here now. I'm not gonna put nobody's business out, you know. But what I am saying is, I've been in situations where people have gone down dark paths, and I've tried to be the one to help dig them out of it, and, you know, lift them up and throw them above myself. And in that, you see the good, you see the come up, but you also have to help them through the bad, and you see all the bad stuff that might come with it. And there's just, it's good to have this knowledge of the bad and understand that there's a bad. Accept the pain, accept the hurt, accept all the hardships, because they're not gonna disappear. They might come back at some point. You might go through other hardships in life. But if you trick yourself into believing everything's okay when it's not, that's only gonna put you a lot deeper than you actually are. Your thoughts are so powerful, and what you think is truly how you'll feel and act. Even if things are going really bad in your life, you know, you failed that test, your girlfriend, boyfriend broke up with you, you feel like you're you know, not as close as your friends, you feel like you're not yourself. But if you train your mind to understand the struggle, but also understand that there's better days to come in the future, all of that struggle will leave your body. And it might take a while. Like, for me personally, last couple months, it looks like we're having fun on YouTube. It looks like we're having a great time, and these are great times. But I haven't really felt like myself. You know, I felt as though I was just a body moving. Like, I wasn't...
You're going with the motion.
I was just... Yeah. Like,
in the wave.
Right, like, I was just...
Going with the flow.
Like I was here, but I wasn't, like...
You're not being yourself.
My physical...
You're not being the best version of yourself that you could be.
Right. My physical body was here. Jake wasn't. Jake was not there. Yeah. This being that you see was on Earth moving. Jake was not. I don't know. He was just caught in the mix. Caught up with too many...
And sometimes it'd be like that, but you got through it.
Oh, of course.
And hopefully people understand that. Sometimes, like, rough patches will happen, but just gotta keep it pushing and keep moving. See what's in store for you on the other side.
Right.
And because, like, me too, like, you know, I've been talking with him, like, we both been going through some shit. And we're here for each other.
Right.
And we understand each other's pain, but we're lit. Like, we come out on the other side, and we keep moving.
The pain is like... Ready? The pain is like a thrift shop. The pain is like a thrift shop.
Uh-oh.
You see... No. Listen. You see all these, you know, a wide variety of things that might not be too appealing or might not interest you, or you feel as though, oh, this can't benefit my life. But, you'll always find those little hidden gems. You always find those little things that, oh, this is actually really going to benefit me, and this, you know, interests me in this, and I gravitate towards this. Through the pain, there's going to be so much that you don't want to keep. There's going to be so much that you don't want to retain and that you don't want to go through or see again. But in the pain, there's always these little hidden gems and these little lessons that you can take and that you can adapt with and grow with. Life is not about losses. Life is always about lessons. So even when you feel like you're losing, learn from it.
J. Cole once said, "There's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success." Right.
So let's relate it to the YouTube channel. Right? First 2 videos right now, they're sitting at like 400 views. Right? That's fire.
So fire.
That's heat.
So fire.
That's heat. But the third video, it ain't pop off like the other ones. And that was the video that I'm not gonna lie. So I do the editing, but like the
I'd be watching.
But
I'd be like, yo, like
I do it hands on.
I'd be like, yo, do that.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like,
right.
And we'll be lit.
So the video that we worked mad hard on didn't pop the way we wanted it to pop. But if I was to put my head down and just stop doing YouTube there,
you don't get nowhere.
What type of person would I be? Because
Quitter.
me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna find a way to win. It might, even if it takes this channel years, like I'm talking 3 years. If it takes this channel 3 years to blow,
I'm with it.
I'm 19 years young.
You old as fuck.
I still, nigga, you're 19.
Fuck you.
I'm 19 years young. If I gotta wait till I'm 22, I still got hella years to live. But if I know that I sacrificed these 3 years putting my all into this to live the next 80 comfortable, then why would I not pursue that? Why would I not seek better for myself? Which is what I think a lot of people gotta understand. Don't seek what you want, seek what you need. Don't believe that because other people are doing it, it'll work for you.
We're like philosophers, bro.
Not really, though. We're
just spitting.
Right. Don't believe that. Don't believe that you have to do what everybody else is doing because you see that. Because you see them happy in it. With things of this world, of course. I'm not talking about God. If you see people growing with God, oh, you better hop on that train. But
choo choo.
But with things like, if you see somebody, I don't know, making mascara videos, and you think, oh, as a girl, right? You see a girl making makeup videos. You see a girl.
Why'd you say as a girl and point at me? I'm not a girl.
No, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
If you see a girl making makeup videos or a girl, doing like outfit hauls or if you see a girl, just vlogging, doing whatever, right? And she's successful in that. I'm not saying don't, try it and indulge in it, but don't feel as though that's the only way that you could achieve self-actualization.
And that goes back to be yourself.
Don't be other people, man. Don't try to impersonate. Try to be the first. Like, we were talking about this in text. We don't want to be like these guys make videos kind of like these guys. We want to be when somebody makes a video,
they like EJTV.
They go, yo, like, nah, like, this reminds me of EJTV. Like, we want to be the innovator. We want to be the trendsetter. I have such big aspirations for myself because I believe I can, like, this is what I'm meant to do.
We can do it together.
I believe that no matter what happens, I'm meant to make an impact. Whether that, be on a global scale or a local scale. I feel as though I'm meant to make some type of impact. And with that, I feel as though I can't do anything less. Now, does that bring stress, unwarranted stress? Of course it does. Does it bring struggles and difficulty? Of course it does.
Yeah.
But
that's gonna be in anything you do. Struggles, like difficulties, right. Whatever. There's struggles and difficulties in everything.
And if what you're doing is not difficult, odds are you're not doing it right. Odds are you're not really,
or you're not giving your 100%.
You're not grinding as hard as you need to be. You're not putting in as much pain as you need to. And man,
damn, we just chatted for 50 minutes.
Man. Okay. Let's close it out, man.
Hey, man. Say, man. I hope to y'all that you found some knowledge in this, or you skipped around, or if you watch the whole video, which probably most people aren't.
I should put, like,
timestamps.
Like, yeah, like, we talked about this at this point, talked about this at that point.
Yeah, chop it up.
Yeah. So, like, hopefully, man.
I even do that.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do it. Hopefully. You'll figure it out, and I'll give you a pat on the back.
Hopefully you guys enjoy this type of video. Hopefully it helps someone. These aren't videos that, I'm expecting to gain a lot of popularity from. I'm trying to, seek all this type of fame and whatnot. This is a video that...
For y'all.
This was a personal choice. This wasn't...
This is like kind of like a... It's not like a blow up video. It's just one of those like us to you type shit.
This is to almost keep it as though you guys remember that
we're not like just personal. It's not like we're not just what you see already.
In the videos. Like, no,
we're people.
We're definitely humans, just like you, and we go through the same type of struggle, the same type of pain. Everything is not sunshine and happiness. It might look like that in the videos, but everything is not sunshine and happiness. And we try to stay as down to earth and as humble as possible. We try to stay as reasonable and as ethical as possible. We try to respect everybody and anybody, and just show y'all that we're human, just like y'all. So I hope that maybe somebody hears this and they think, oh, I should go find God. I should go, dive into my Bible a little bit. I should pray a little bit.
Or even if it's not that, I want to go better myself.
I want to better myself. I want to, in a year's time, I want to come back. I want to come back to this moment right now that I'm watching this video and see the growth that I made. And I'm not even asking for a thank you. I'm asking for a thank you for telling me this or telling me that. I want to see y'all do it. I want somebody to message me a year from now saying, yo, I watched that video you posted talking about bettering myself and growing in religion. And if not even that, just bettering myself and, growing the relationships I have with people and seeking better. And now I'm doing this and I'm doing that. That's what I want. I don't want to thank you. I just want to see the people supporting me and the people around me grow. That's what I aspire the most. I try to be as selfless as possible. I could be at the bottom. If God told me right now I had to be at the bottom with no home, see all my brothers up and rich, there's no hesitation. There's no. I'm doing it in an instant because I care about my brothers and my people. And relentlessly.
If I'm up there, you're coming out with me.
But with that being said about how I care about, everybody relentlessly, don't forget to care about yourself too. You can get new friends. You can get new people around you. You only got one you.
Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid to cut some people off. Like, sometimes it needs to happen. Like, there's been some bad people around me, but I don't talk to them no more.
Right.
It hurts sometimes, but bro, you gotta do it. It's for me. It's not. I want to live my life the way I want to. I don't want nothing to dictate me or to sway me to do something that I wouldn't normally do by my own decision. Be you. Be good. Be the best version of yourself.
Of course.
Be lit.
So with that being said, man, y'all stay tuned.
Same, man.
Y'all stay tuned because content's always coming soon. Right? We got
some banger. We got some banger ideas.
We got a couple things.
We're about to start working on.
We got a couple things in store, man. We got a couple things in store.
Do we tease a little bit? Not tease, but give them the idea.
We got a couple things in store. Hey, expect more trips. Expect
some tunes,
some music,
some bangers.
A little bit of music making. A little bit of music making. Of course, y'all can expect the public interviews. Y'all can expect a couple more parties, but
also expect meeting the boys soon.
Oh, y'all definitely.
It's almost summertime. Everybody's better come home from college.
And we're going to be outside in the summer, man.
We're going to be outside
in the summer having a great time. Hopefully y'all enjoy, man. Stay tuned for everything. I love you. He loves you. We love you. He loves you. And as always, man, God first. God bless. Cool.
That was banger.